Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Lego Lee 3 here, back with the Lego Star Wars review. Today we have set number 75017. This is the Duel on Geonosis. The set retails for $40 US, ages 8 through 14. It contains 391 pieces. Here's a front look at your box. There is the back of your box. This set includes one instruction manual that features 71 pages of building. First up for minifigures here is the much needed remake of Jedi Master Yoda, and this is a very cool looking minifigure. Not a perfect minifigure though. I think his face, I'm not quite sure what's up with it, but the expression to me, he looks a little bit too happy or something. I kind of wish they had just gone with a little bit more of an aggressive face. Besides that, his frontal sprinting looks great. Also love his green lightsaber. Unfortunately though, Lego continues to neglect that he has a smaller lightsaber blade, and even though they make a smaller lightsaber blade piece now, they still haven't given him a smaller lightsaber blade piece, which really does bother me, but a great looking figure nonetheless. Yoda also features some great back printing and some interesting back printing on his head. It kind of looks a little bit sloppy to me. It's not that great, but still pretty cool. Our second figure here is a great remake of Count Dooku, and this is by far the best Dooku we have ever gotten. He's holding his curved lightsaber blade, which is really cool. It's a nice metallic silver color. He also has the Force lightning. His torso printing is really good as well. He also has a great face print. If you were wondering, his face print is the exact same as Saruman, but I really couldn't care less about that because, of course, Christopher Lee played both Count Dooku and Saruman, which is really funny. He also has some really great hairpiece right there. I believe it's the only place you can get that hairpiece in white, which is really cool. Dooku's face is also double-sided, and that is what he looks like from the back. He does not feature any back printing. Our third minifigure here, and probably my favorite for this entire set, is Poggle the Lesser. This is the first time we have ever seen him in a set before, and he's a fantastic looking minifigure right there. He has a brown lightsaber blade to represent his cane. He looks great from the front right there. Love his printing. His head mold was made from rubber, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I believe his wings are the same that we saw with the Geonosis cannon, which is a great looking minifigure from the front right there. It might be a little bit hard to tell, but Poggle is actually holding the Death Star plans, which is absolutely fantastic to include in this set. There he is from the back. Last and probably least here for this set is the pilot droid for Count Dooku's Solar Sailor. His specific name is the FA4 pilot droid. He's kind of an odd looking minifigure from the front right there. Nothing really too new about him. He does feature the commando droid head that has a new printing on it. That's how he is done, which is alright, just not a very exciting minifigure. And you don't get the Solar Sailor in this set, so it's kind of odd that we actually get this figure in the first place. An alright minifigure, but nothing too exciting going on here. Here is the main set itself. Before we move on to the actual structure of this set, let's talk about the small little speeder bike you get with Count Dooku. Now this is actually a pretty cool speeder bike, definitely an improvement over the old one and definitely an accurate color. The old one was kind of bluish, which was really odd. This one is a nice color. The only sad thing about this is pretty much the exact same design of the speeder bike we got with the sidecar set, because there's slight changes because of the seat right here and the handles, but besides that, pretty much the exact same design. So if you've gotten that set before, it's just like deja vu, building the exact same speeder bike again. So that's kind of lame, but besides that, a really nice looking speeder bike, and you can fit Count Dooku on right there, which is pretty cool. Now let's move on to the main part of this set. I'm not really quite sure what you would call this. It's kind of like a Geonosian cave of some sort, but it's pretty cool. One very cool thing about this set is that it actually is modular, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to show you each of these pieces individually. The cool part about it is you can like pop off this piece right here, which is pretty nice. This brick comes off. This one over here, this small little piece, that part can come off as well. And this piece at the back here can pop off. So just a lot of cool modulability to this set. Here is the front of this set, and I'm assuming this is the like landing platform that the gunship pulls up to in the movie. It's actually a really cool design. I love this archway they built right here. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. Also, I love that you get one of these pieces. Those pieces are not very common. It's really cool. You can actually, put a speeder bike on there, and the archway is big enough to fit figures to go through. So I think that's absolutely fantastic. It just looks really cool. It's also very sturdy. This archway is built really well. It's very sturdy. You can wobble it around. Nothing's going to break off, which is great. Moving on to the back of the archway here, you can see this really nice design right here. I do like that quite a lot. And you can see these pieces right here. Basically, when you push these little flick fire missile pieces in right there, it causes those little lamp light things to actually fly out, which is not a half bad feature. Another small feature is this added little rock attachment on the side right here. This is kind of a dull feature and kind of stupid, but you can actually open this rock up right here. You can see inside there you do get a small crate, and basically the box tells you to put Count Dooku's lightning in the crate, which is absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense, but it's still kind of a nice little hidden storage compartment. My lightning doesn't even want to go into the crate. I'd rather put maybe the Death Star plans or Count Dooku's lightsaber in there. Not a terrible feature, it just seems unnecessary and kind of weird. Here is kind of the main wall of the set, and I really got to give credit to LEGO for making this design here with all these weird archway pieces. It looks absolutely fantastic. In my opinion, you can see right here, this does fold in and out, which is pretty cool. Now this brick right here, if you pay attention, if you push this rod on the back, it makes this little brown piece right here fly off. You can see there's also some very good details on here. I like this piece right here, a lot of cool details right here. And basically, I'll show you what this thing does last because that's kind of the main play feature of this set. But let's move on to this area right here. This here is one of the better play features in this set. I really like the design that LEGO went with right here. I do think that looks really, really cool. And basically the thing is, if you pull on this rod right here, you can move this up and down, which is pretty cool. And if you have like an Anakin or an Obi-Wan minifigure, you can take the minifig and have them lay under this, and basically like it's Master Yoda is using the Force to make this thing get away from them, which is actually a really nice little feature. Now the final feature on this set involves this little rod piece right here. Basically, you do get one of these bricks right here, which are not very common pieces, and it's nice to see it in this set. And you can basically pop off Yoda's head. You can do this with Count Dooku if you want, but it's meant to go with Yoda. You can pop off his head and then put that underneath his neck, which is pretty cool. And you can take this rod brick right here, attach Yoda into the back, and now this rod, you can move it in and out. You can spin it around and do all these crazy things to make it look like Yoda is doing backflips like he does in that scene. I always thought Yoda doing backflips in that scene was kind of a little bit ridiculous and strange, but it's still a nice little play feature to be able to reenact that. My main problem with the set though is that you only get one of these. I really wish LEGO had included two of these so you can have Count Dooku and you can battle with your friends or something. I think that would have been really fantastic. It's still cool to get just one, but I think two would have made this even way cooler. It's still a really cool, nice little play feature, and it's easy to react to the scene from the movie. Alright guys, final verdict here in this set. This is overall probably one of the better values you're going to get from a LEGO Star Wars set this year. At $40, you get a very big piece. You're not getting ripped off at all. You get 4 fantastic minifigures. It just looks really cool in general. I think there's something to this set that seems to be missing though, like a wow factor. I don't know, maybe it's just a kind of, you know, dull colors, a little bit of a boring setting. It's not too exciting, but for what it is, it's a really, really cool looking set. And I think if you're a little kid, you're going to have tons of fun with this. There's lots of playability here, which I do really like. So this set's going to get an 8.7 out of 10. Not a fantastic rating, but it's really good. There's just something missing for me. But please rate, comment, subscribe, go follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and follow me on Twitter. There'll be links to those down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Please like this video, please comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye.